looking at. I'm here, Catherine Nero, live in the New Orleans airport, and let me tell you why. We just landed on the very first Frontier flight from CVG to New Orleans on a trip sponsored by CVG. The first Frontier flight just landed. Look what I'm looking at, guys. Let's go take a look, shall we? A brass band is here at Louis Armstrong Airport meeting us and meeting look at all of the guys coming off the plane for the very first time here on behalf of Frontier and CVG. Got a little New Orleans and a little Reds there, a little bit of both. Excellent work. This is a welcome. And look at the crowd gathered around here. The excellent work. Thank you, gentlemen. Excellent work. The brass band there. And we just landed, as I just said. We just walked off the plane here. As you can see, it is brilliantly sunshiny in New Orleans. It's a great place to be. You know, you don't need a whole lot of talking into coming to New Orleans, but lots of folks on the plane. A packed plane, which, by the way, the plane was completely full, 230 folks or so. I'm going to have to walk around and get away from the sun. So 230 folks on the plane, and the cool part was most of us got flights for just a crazy low amount of money. Introductory fares start at $29. And by the way, the guys who were at the gate on the way out said that Monday's fares the actual fare is lower than the tickets or the taxes themselves. Amazing. It is very loud out here. But in addition to just the wonderfulness, I gotta show you this. Hold on. Good work. Good work. Can't get away from it, right? So yeah, this is not an everyday occurrence here in the New Orleans airport, as awesome as this city is. Certainly this is one of those situations where they're celebrating. They're celebrating not just the flight landing, but the folks here coming in for the very first time on this inaugural flight. By the way, the inaugural flight headed back is just coming up in a couple of hours as well. So thanks to CVG for bringing me down here to see this fun. This is unbelievable, isn't it? I'm going to show you in just a little bit. As you look at this one more time, I'm going to show you some of the gift bags. We brought, the CVG put together a gigantic gift bag with bourbon balls and bourbon and all kinds of great stuff. Little King's Cream Ale. A lot of you are asking me, why Little King's? Let me explain. It's a Moreline beer, and apparently that when it was first created, it was supposed to be a bourbon chaser. So there you have it. There's a selfie station right over here, as you can see. They're welcoming the folks from Cincinnati, and what they're doing is bringing Bourbon Street, or bringing to Bourbon Street, Bourbon Country. So leaving Bourbon Country, coming back to Bourbon Street. And so that gift pack that CVG created is headed to the folks here, and they've got one for us too, and I'm on the lookout for it. As you can see, as folks are lining up, this is not what they expected when they came to the airport today, but this is what they're getting. And we're going to be talking with, hey, say hi everybody. We're going to walk over here and talk with the folks from the airport. All right. Here we go. Look at these guys. All right, good work. Okay, we're going to come right over here, and as we can see, or as you can see, lovely selfie wall with the balloons. Everybody's excited to be here at New Orleans, the Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport. They've got their own selfie station over here. Lots of folks, lots of people enjoying themselves, and this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of the flights that will leave from Cincinnati on Fridays and come back to New Orleans. They'll go back on Monday as well, so it's a Friday to Monday thing. You can make it a week-long trip or go over the weekend. We talked to a lot of folks on the plane who were doing just that over the weekend, just taking a real quick trip. One folks just engaged decided to head to Bourbon Street after their engagement. Another set of folks decided Jessica and Nick, they decided they were going to spend their 15th anniversary down here. So the stories to be told are continuous down there. So this is definitely a party here in New Orleans. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me okay? Because it is certainly loud out there. These guys aren't stopping either. I'm going to let you listen in a little bit. And as you can see, they're amassing quite the crowd. And so right now we're talking with some of the folks here. You remember Julie Kirkpatrick from Media KY? She is here with the folks from MSY, and you guys are doing a little gift exchange. Great bourbon and some beer.
This is our gift. Thank you so much. We're so happy to have this inaugural flight, Frontier connecting.
And here's the gift coming from MSY to Cincinnati.
Going home with you.
Oh, it's gorgeous!
We got pralines. It looks like a little cocktail kit to make a drink on the plane. Some beads, and it looks like this is Haydell's Bakery. It's one of our favorite king cake makers.
So baked goods and cocktails. You know that's good stuff. This is CVG meets MSY. And of course, this is that gift basket I was just telling you about a few minutes ago. With the new Rip Bourbon, the bourbon balls here, and the Little King's Cream Ale. Photo ops are happening all over the place. Absolutely. And if you don't mind, if I can talk with you really quickly.
Not at all.
I'm going to flip this around so folks can see you. Tell us why this flight is so important to the New Orleans area.
Well, with this new airport, we're trying to create more lift for New Orleans. So we love getting new flights, new connections. We want to share our city with the world. I think we have something in common with an affinity for bourbon. In your neck of the woods, we like it here too. So I think a lot of people from Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky are going to enjoy being able to hop on a flight on the Frontier and get to New Orleans in no time.
You know, you mentioned this is new. This is a new terminal, just brand new open.
It's a week old.
1 week old.
Yep.
And so this is one of those inaugural events that celebrations continuing.
Exactly. Yeah. We're so glad you're here.
Oh, well, we're glad we're here too. I apologize if I was yelling earlier. Thank you so much.
You're
the
welcome.
gift basket looks beautiful. I apologize if I was yelling, but man, they were great. They were great, weren't they? Great job. They're not going to stop either. They're too good. So, but nonetheless, this is the way you want to be welcomed, with a New Orleans brass band. Keep going. Hey, listen, guys, thank you for joining me on this trip. This has been a blast. I'm going to take a selfie right here at that selfie station. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be doing all that fun stuff. Thanks to CVG for sponsoring this trip. And again, the first direct flight from Frontier from CVG. We were on it, and we're coming back on the return trip tonight. The whole idea is to bring Bourbon Country to Bourbon Street and to let the folks here know there's a lot of cool stuff happening in Cincinnati, as we well know. Hey, thanks so much for joining me.